starting from a struggling actor for a number of years, starting off with Hercules in New York,
No man is superior to Hercules.
to finally making his breakout role in Conan.
Crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentation of their women.
To his last action movie that he's done, Terminator Dark Fate. Schwarzenegger has given us banger after banger,
Let off some steam, Bennett.
with a few sprinkles of shit.
But I'm all woman.
But today we battle it out to see who can draft the best top 5.
Bullshit.
The best Schwarzenegger movie box set that you would want to buy.
Take your toy back to the carpet.
Take your toy back to the carpet. Take it back!
And the choices are kick-ass.
Wrong.
From barbarians
From laps with your 4 win.
to machines
You are terminated.
to serious roles
Cocainum.
to even more machines.
Talk to the hand.
And let's be honest, he kicks ass in everything he does.
You son of a bitch.
Schwarzenegger very rarely lets us down.
All right, everyone. Chill.
I said rarely. So what deserves to be drafted?
Consider that a divorce.
What deserves to be on our list?
My name is John Kimball.
So join myself, Adsey, and Grandpa Popcorn at the bar, as today we will battle it out and draft our best top 5 films. What will be number 1? Who will have the best list? It's all up to you. So sit back, crack a drink, and join us. Let's see some blood. Welcome back to the channel. What's going on, Adsey? Adsey's back. What's happening, man?
Not much, mate. Looking forward to this one.
Oh, man. Everyone likes Arnold Schwarzenegger. We're going to get straight into this one. If you haven't seen this show before, we draft our top 5 each, top 5 movies each, who can make the best box set that you'll want to buy and you'll want to vote for. We always say g'day to Grandpa Popcorn at the bar. So, Grandpa,
Can't wait.
g'day.
Why don't you let off some steam, fuckheads?
He's a lovely bloke.
Yeah, he's the nicest bloke you'll ever meet. We got some rules. So what we do is we flip a coin at the moment instead of the monster race for the first pick, make it a bit quicker for the viewers. We're voting on, we're picking our favourites, and then you vote in the community section which box set you would like to buy. And then at the end of the year, we're going to be doing a live, which is going to be a banger. But let's add to the mix here the coin toss. You won the last one again, so it is your call, heads or tails.
Oh, do I change it up again? Nah, I'm not going to, because I actually don't mind where I come in this one. I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
I want to come first or second. Duh.
Dude.
I'll go heads again.
Heads again. There we go. Tails, finally.
Ooh.
Fucking finally.
Well done, mate.
Well, it's a given. What I am personally going to pick on this one. And we'll go straight to my favorite, one of my favorite movies of all time. And we're going the 1987 Predator. This is
Well
a
done.
banger. This is my favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. I don't care if other people say other Arnie ones are better. I'm going with what I pick as my favorite, as number 1. And Predator out in the jungle, this mission, this isn't a fucking Carl Weathers. It's Carl Weathers, isn't it? I'm fucking
Yeah.
crazy. Yes, Carl
No,
Weathers
no.
is Dylan.
Yeah.
I thought I was going crazy then for a second. Carl Weathers has set them up. Oh, he set them up big time. This is not a freaking rescue mission. This is more than a rescue mission. All the characters in this, if you haven't seen, everyone's seen Predator. The Predator, the first look of it, just the colors on the screen, the sound of it. Arnie's performance is fantastic as well. He's ripped his shit in it as well. They do a lot of close-ups on his arms, but the use of the machine guns, the use of the kills, the use of his character is just so perfect. Everything about this movie is a 10 out of 10 for me. I could go on about this movie for fucking hours. I'd love to do a friggin' walkthrough of this movie one day with you, but this is my number one guarantee. Guarantee. There's puns in this movie that are fantastic as well. Bill Duke as Mac is fucking wicked. Love him in this. Billy is freaking awesome as well. Hawkins is great. Blaine, Jesse Ventura. Some of the puns that he does as Sexual Tyrannosaurus. But just Arnold Schwarzenegger alone, his performance is just so good. Everything about it. The score in this movie is just
bangers, mate.
Fuck. When he lifts that car.
Yeah.
and pushes it down and it all blows up. Because the first quarter of this movie is a good fucking action rescue mission movie. Before Predator even comes into it. So it's a horror, it's a sci-fi, it's an action, it's everything that you fucking want. Your mum wants you to sit down and watch this movie tonight, so put it on, kiddies, if you've never seen it.
Yeah, I 100% agree. It was my number one pick. But luckily there's one that's probably on par with it for me.
Yep.
But I think everything you said is absolutely 100% on point. It's a 10 out of 10 film. It's probably it's up there with Die Hard as my favorite two films of the 80s. I'll put it that way. And by the same director, of course, John McTiernan.
Yeah.
But Predator is absolutely essential viewing. If you're an action fan, if you're a fan of Arnie, please watch this as soon as possible if you haven't seen it. I don't know how you wouldn't have seen it, but it's fantastic.
I don't know how you wouldn't.
It's phenomenal.
I don't know how you wouldn't have seen it. It's phenomenal. I don't know how you wouldn't have seen it. Now, I know your number one here is going to be a 10. It's a 10 out of 10 movie as well. It has to be.
Yeah.
It has to be.
Yeah. I saw this was. I saw the first one first, but the second Terminator film for me is an absolute masterpiece. Not just Arnie's fantastic in it, and the way they change up the story from him being the baddie to him being the protector. Fantastic writing, and it just works. This film just works, and especially if you're doing 1 and 2 together. Fuck those other pieces of shit. But no, I just can't stand those fucking cunts. But in this one he's the protector of John, and just the story with Skynet and with them having to destroy what's left of it, and Linda Hamilton in this, man, she is fucking awesome. You talk about
badass chick. You'd say badass chick.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But like, and the special effects. I mean, you watch this today, all right, and it holds up, and I mean, it's got some of this, like that bit where it gets his head blown off, and then it goes like this, and it folds back in on itself. And Robert Patrick is a T-1000. One of the best baddies of the 90s. And
we've been talking about him a lot lately, haven't we?
We have, yeah. Yeah, he's a great actor, and definitely earned his stripes in this one. And adore this movie. Yep. So that's my number 2.
Too. He's got a great flat top in that.
He does, yeah. But
even Edward Furlong, we got to mention how good he was in the movie as well.
Brilliant.
I think the whole storyline of this movie was just fantastic. The opening scene as well, with when you see Judgment Day happen. Holy shit! Holy shit!
Just everything, just like literally, it looks like a storm of fire, and it's wicked.
And just Arnie's performance of him learning all the different words and giving Edward Furlong high fives and all that shit, and it was cool.
Yeah,
It was cool.
yeah. Well, it's got that childlike vibe to it where I wouldn't let my young kids see it, but I'd let my 10 and plus kids probably see it. It's not that bad, and it's got that child sort of thing in it where you can watch it with your kids. At a certain point, obviously, you can't watch it with your 4-year-old, but I mean, yeah, I definitely think this is a great first, or not first. I know what I'm saying. It's great to watch with your kids when they're of age.
Yeah. It's just a banger. We destroyed the VHS fucking copy that we had of this, and we're watching it over and over and over again. It ended up being so many fucking crinkly bits on the screens from rewinding it for our favourite bits when the truck comes off the bridge. Oh, fuck. See that again. And then fucking we just went, and then so many times we wanted to hear "You Could Be Mine" again, so we'd rewind it so we could hear "You Could Be Mine" again. Yeah, because you'd have to have it on cassette tape or CD. So anyway, my number 2. I'm glad I fucking got the coin flip on this one. About time, you bastard. Hate me now, hate me later, but I'm choosing 1985's Commando. Arnold Schwarzenegger plays is he ex special forces or Marine? I think he's special forces.
Yeah, I think he's special forces. Yeah,
special forces. Yeah, his name's Matrix anyway. He's the first Matrix. But his daughter gets kidnapped, and it's up to him to. Bennett is behind it, former buddy of his. Fucking Bennett.
Vernon Wells, he's so good at it.
Just when they're tracking him, when they steal the daughter, and they're tracking him, getting him on the plane, and he snaps that black guy's freaking neck.
Yeah.
Just so easily. Puts his arm around him. Oh, you want a pillow? And then puts the hat on him, puts him to sleep, and then freaking escapes through the tire.
Yeah.
And jumps into the swamp. There's no way. There's no fucking way at all.
And the line as well. Please don't disturb my friend. He's dead tired. I mean, before he jumps off the plane.
There's so many good puns. There's so many good puns in this movie. I think this was a freaking brilliant movie. What I loved, we had Bill Duke in it again. From Predator. I love how a lot of his co-stars come back, but what my favourite was, one of the main bad guys was David Patrick Kelly from Warriors.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah. Cyrus from Warriors.
Yep. Yeah.
So he plays Sully. So he's a good bad guy. If you haven't seen it, I'm doing a spoiler right now. The scene where he's hanging him by 1 foot over the cliff.
Oh.
You can tell that, of course, because you can't see his foot and he's holding him by the ankle, and he's just holding him so fucking easily over the cliff. You can tell, of course, he's on some mechanical thing. Just drops him. I like the way Arnie doesn't give a fuck. Just kills them all one by one.
I know. But it makes sense, though, because they took his daughter. You know what? They think that he was going to beat the shit out of him. No, you touch my family, and he's. Of course, fuck you.
I can't remember the line. I can't remember the line, but there was something where there was one person where he wants the information, and he gives him the information. I won't kill you, and then I lied. No, he says this is the Sully bit where he goes. Remember Sully when I said I was going to kill you last? And he goes, you did Matrix, and he goes, I lied, and then he drops him. I lied.
The bit in the hotel is my favorite, where he's like, I used to eat Green Berets for breakfast, and right now I'm very hungry. And it's like a whole sentence of, it's not like a quick line, it's a whole sentence. I love it, mate. Yeah, I've got to take back that I wish I'd won the coin toss.
It's got some good puns in this one, and I had to take it next. But what's
No,
your
I'm
number
just
two, man? What's your number two?
My number two is, again, like, you look at these films, he's done some fucking beauties. And
Oh, mate.
my number two is Paul Verhoeven's Total Recall.
Nice.
I adore this film. I love anything Paul Verhoeven, really. Like, you look at the guy's 80s and 90s catalog. You got RoboCop, you got Total Recall, you got freaking Starship Troopers. You know, you got Showgirls, Killer, Basic Instinct. You know, the dude was rolling. And with this one, it's just a brilliant sci-fi film, and I love the story. I love Quaid, Arnie's character. You got Sharon Stone, absolutely stunning.
Hello.
Yeah, she's gorgeous, and she's badass in it. You've got Rachel Ticotin, I think, and she's again gorgeous and badass.
Yep.
And there's so much, and the action in this is fantastic. And Ronnie Cox is the baddie in it. He was the baddie as well in.
He's always the baddie.
Yeah, in in RoboCop. But yeah, I just love the fact that he's so wanting to go to Mars, but you know, and wanting to be like someone different. Like, he's just stuck in a rut. You know, as to what do you call him? You know, he's basically you know, a tradie, but he's using the jackhammer, and that was just to show his muscles coming.
Yeah,
but
cool.
but no, so I love the secret agents plot line of it, and just everything about this film. I could go on. I'd love to do a show just on Total Recall with you. Yeah. But no, I love this film. I think it's an absolute banger, and if it wasn't going to be Command, it was always going to be this.
Yeah, it's an odd story, and it's a unique story. That's why it's great, because it's different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, not everyone had a movie where they want to go to Mars.
And and I mean, just the way it's done, and like the graphic violence. Yeah, kids, that's for sure. Yeah, I lost you for a bit there.
Yeah, it's all right. You went to Mars.
Yeah. Stop laughing.
Banger though, mate. Banger.
Yeah. Thanks, mate.
And
I could stop trying to make me laugh.
It's 100% a banger, and listen to this guy.
The first 4 picks are going to be hard to pick. It could go either way in this one.
Exactly. Those first 4 picks were so hard, because those first 4 picks can all be number one, really.
Yeah.
100% those first 4 picks.
I got the double meaning there as well. He's such a fucking dirty bastard.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's a fucking prick. Let's go with, I'm going with 1980. No.
Oh, I know what you're going to pick.
No, calm down. I almost picked the fucking wrong one. Okay, I'm going 1982, Conan the Barbarian.
Ooh, very nice.
The first Conan the Barbarian. I nearly accidentally said the second one. I love this first movie. James L. Jones is in this. Fucking, you've got Arnold Schwarzenegger as Conan. It's cool because I love the story. It shows the story of him getting bigger after his mum gets her head chopped off, which is fucked, and walking around with that thing for years and years, walking around, and he gets bigger and bigger. I love the storyteller's voice when he's telling the story of the Conan. I like the way they do it, like the Dungeons and Dragons style. It's fucking cool, man. And there's not even that much dialogue really in this movie. No. Besides when he roots the witch and he's like, he's freaking doing that chick and she turns into the witch and she freaking screams, always makes me laugh. The big snake at the end is fucking fantastic, but it's just another fun movie. It's just a big quest. It's a fucking hero quest. If you put Hero Quest into a movie, if you put Dungeons and Dragons into a movie, this is what it should be look like. I think he did a great job because he did look like a barbarian. He really did look like he was chiseled like a fucking barbarian. So that is my number 3. Some of the off-sided characters were fun as well. Pretty cool. Some of them. But apart from that, yeah, man. I don't have to get too much into that one, but
I love it, mate.
I love it. I love both of them, but this was my favourite out of the two.
Yeah, and it's just I'm not a big fan of the remake. I like the beginning of the remake, but this one, it's what you want out of like that sort of film. Like, I know we did Masters of the Universe, and I was a bit scathing on that, but watching it, I actually. It has good replay value, that one. So, but this one is the ultimate film like that, where you've got like the barbarians and the badass guy, the sword play, and just I love this film.
That snake at the end is fucking wicked as well. When I watched it when I was a kid, that snake, you're like, what the fuck?
No, great choice, mate. I think you're killing me here. I've got to pick this one because I saw this. This was the first Arnie film I ever watched, and I still think it's a fantastic horror film and also a fantastic sci-fi film, and it's the original Terminator.
Oh, and I'll put it on my list.
But yeah, there was no. I was never not going to pick this. This still scares the shit out of me today watching it. It's so well done by Cameron, and it's truly terrifying, and just how dark it is, and Arnie in it is scary as all fuck, and I love Michael Biehn as Kyle Reese, Linda Hamilton again a completely different role for her than the second one, but it builds up towards the second one. The last shot
in this one.
Yeah, she's just like she's not used to it. Whereas in the second one, we know that she's been through this shit and she's had to kill one with the press, But for me, like, just this is so rewatchable. This movie, and like the second one, and it's just it's amazing. And just the ideas that Cameron had to come up with this storyline, and just the opening where it comes up with the writing and it says, as you're about to witness tonight. And it just, I don't know, there's just something about this where it's like this dark tale that, dark horror tale that really gets me in and never really lets go of it's like, it never lets go. So I love everything about this film. And I mean, I think we've got 6 absolute bangers here, mate.
One and 2 are both 10 out of 10s. I don't care what anyone says, and it's very hard to. I know a lot of people. Everyone says Terminator 2 is better. Terminator 2 is better. Well, there wouldn't be a Terminator 2 without Terminator 1. Terminator 1 is just so different compared to Terminator 2. Terminator 2 is fucking all about action and the chase and all that, and part 1 is more about Linda Hamill's survival. And the scariness of her being hunted down by this fucking big machine. It's the 2 totally different movies, but same. If that makes sense. I love them both equally, and I honestly can't say part 2 is better than part 1 because it's not. I think they're both on par, equal. Put them in a blender and fucking just watch them both at the same time. If you're gonna watch Terminator 1 and 2 at the same time. Put 1 and 2 on straight after it. So they could have just made this into one whole big 4.5, 5 hour movie. Watch it all at once. And don't just choose one. Watch them both on the same night, straight after each other.
100% agree. And that, to be honest, that's what I did when I was a kid. I saw Terminator 1 in a hotel room with my cousins. I wasn't allowed to. And I begged my parents after I'd seen it, can we please, and this was VHS days, obviously.
Yep.
And can we please watch Terminator 2? I'm begging you. And it took like probably a couple of hours of begging as a kid because I was very young.
Yep.
I was about 8 or 9. And they finally it gave in and said, fine. So I watched 1 and 2 within the space of a day. And I was just like, these are like, it put a real big love of film, at a very young age for me. So built, right?
Nah, so it's so good. All right. I fucking love them. I think I've watched Terminator 2 more because, like I said, we used to rewind it and listen to "You Can Be Mine." All right, number 4 for me is I'm going way out of whack here. I'm going 1990s Kindergarten Cop.
Cool. That was on my list.
This is fun. This is a fun. I'm Detective John Kimball. I love it. My auntie's bad. But
I love it.
I love it. He goes, he's an undercover cop. The basic storyline: undercover cop as a fucking kindergarten teacher falls in love with the fucking one of the other teachers. Fucking good on him. But everything about this movie has got fun in it. It's got fucking action in it. And it's also got a little. It is, I think, M15.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It's M15.
Yeah.
It's got a little bit of family humor in there as well, so the family can watch it. And shit, when I was younger, they replayed this on TV all the time.
Yeah.
But the kids are funny in it. The kids acted fucking fantastic in it. But it starts off pretty good, as in action-wise. Like, he's looking like a Terminator or, fucking badass character at the start when he's a cop. And then when he gets put into that role and has to have a shave and freaking, he's playing with the kids now. I'm playing with the kids. Ooh, look at this. I'm playing. Ooh. But I'm still a cop.
Who's your daddy and what do you do?
Who's your daddy? What does he do? I love it. It's fun. It's a fun movie. It's got a good story. Nothing wrong with it. Anyone that says it's shit, fuck yourself, because I like fucking Kindergarten Cop.
I think it's a bull terror. I think it's a bull terror, and like it's full on for a kids film as well. Like, it's definitely M. But you could show this to a 7, 8-year-old. I mean, there's only 2, and you could probably just go, cover their eyes or something in the opening bit, and then the bit at the end with Crisp. I mean, it's fantastic, and it never gets old, and it's really exciting as well, as a thriller as well as a nice feel good film, So great choice, mate.
I'm happy with that one.
Yeah.
Alrighty, what's your number 4, man?
I'm going with a comedy as well, and I'm going with a Christmas film. I'm going with Jingle All the Way. Yeah, it's my number 4. Yeah.
He's got to find the toy.
Yeah. For me, it's essential Christmas viewing with Die Hard and It's a Wonderful Life, and it's up there. Like, it's just so much fun. Like with Kindergarten Cop, and Arnie is fantastic in it, and you understand, why he's doing this. Because he's not the greatest dad. He's always working, and it just shows you how much shit he's willing to do to get this doll for his son. And then the ending just goes nuts where he starts flying everywhere. It's great, and it just makes you feel good. And especially at Christmas, you watch this at Christmas, you're gonna have a ball.
100%.
And I love Sinbad as well in it, and I love what's his name as the arsehole. Phil Hartman, who's no longer with us, but he was an absolute brilliant comedic star, and he's such an arsehole in this, but I love it. And it's just a really, really lovely, fun film, for kids and for adults.
and for adults as well. It's a fun film. It's showing what people go through to fucking get their kids the toys that they want.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's the true fucking bullshit that the parents go through. So, that's a banger. You had to chuck a comedy in there.
I know I did.
But-
Yeah.
Before I pick my number 5, because I was talking about Kindergarten Cop with my last one, and you've got Jingle All the Way. Did you know there's a Kindergarten Cop 2, and there's a Jingle All the Way 2, and there's a Jingle All the Way 2 as well. They're both horrible.
Yeah. Oh.
I haven't watched Jingle All the Way 2. I've seen the trailer, and that looked bad enough. But I did actually watch all of Kindergarten Cop 2. Did you watch Kindergarten Cop 2?
I didn't watch all of it.
Dolph Lundgren. Oh god, it was bad.
I turned it off. Yeah, I couldn't sit through it.
It was horrible. It was horrible. What was Dolph thinking, man? What was Dolph thinking?
He was thinking.
You can't be that. You can't be that desperate for money, man. You can't be that desperate for money. All right. I'm going with. There's some fucking bangers left here that people are going to be pissed off that I haven't chosen. Like, there's some full-on action ones, but I'm choosing another comedy because this is just so fun. This movie was just so fun for me. 1988's Twins.
Yeah, beauty.
I love Danny DeVito.
He's
Danny
fantastic.
DeVito he is such an asshole in this movie. But Arnie's character in this, he plays it so good, as if he's just doesn't know anything about the world, and he's so strong. So basic storyline is Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger are a sperm milkshake. 5 or 6 dads fucking of sperm all mixed together into the fucking one woman. They don't know who their daddy is. It's a good plot. Arnie wants to find his friggin' mum, and his dad finds out he's got a twin, goes and looks for him, but Danny DeVito is in so much trouble with so many mob people and all that, and now he's got Arnold Schwarzenegger friggin' looking out after him and all that. It was so funny. I watched it again the other night, and I won't say what I was going to have in place of this one, but after I watched it again, I was just like, holy shit, this is funny. The twin girls that they end up with, Arnie. Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah.
I don't need to say anything else. But holy shit, this was funny. Danny DeVito, I thought was great. Take out the papers and the trash, yakety yak, don't talk back.
Okay.
And then when that hot chick's fucking in his bedroom, one of the twins, and freaking he's like, it's okay, you can have the bed. I sleep on the floor. And then she's on the bed and she's fucking bending over like that, and she's like, is he looking at me? Is he looking at me? And this bed is so uncomfortable. And she goes and lays down there with him. She's like,
What's going on?
I like Twins. It's a fun movie. Everyone definitely needs to watch it. Don't watch the other Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. That was a bad idea. A very silly idea. But this one is a ripper. If you haven't seen it, have a watch of it. Danny DeVito's got a fucking ponytail, fucking bald spot, but a ponytail. He's so tiny. He's so little.
Oh, and Arnie isn't that big. I think he's 6'1", but I mean, Danny DeVito's like, I don't know, 4 foot nothing.
Yeah, but, and here's some trivia for you. Both twins in this movie, Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger, both played bad guys in Batman movies.
They did too, Mr. Freeze and the Penguin.
Mr. Freeze and the Penguin. So there you go. But anyway, man, what is your number 5? I had to finish my box set off with another comedy. I know there's some other bangers there which you're going to take, but I just love Twins. So what's your number 5, man?
I'm just thinking this one's really hard, actually.
I kind of fucked you up by not taking one of the last 2 of that should have been chosen.
No, I've got to take this. We've talked about it before. I love it. It's another comedy, or it's a comedy action, but it's True Lies. I didn't get it in the Jamie Lee one, but I did picking it this episode. yeah, I think this is a fantastic film, again, by James Cameron. And it's just the mix of the comedy and the action, and some of the action in this, like the whole jet sequence, and the bit where she drops the gun down the stairs. Oh, that's wicked. And Jamie Lee in this, I mean, that's I don't need to say anything. Jamie Lee is absolutely brilliant. She's stunning. That dance scene, that's all I need to say. But she's fantastic in it. And about Arnie as well. He's hilarious. Tom Arnold, hilarious. The baddie in it, I think it's Rami. No, it's not Rami. He's a great actor though. The head honcho baddie. And I love this film. You know, it's another one that's got freaking Bill Paxton, mate.
Bill Paxton. Don't forget Bill Paxton. I was going to say, don't forget Bill. He's so good at everything.
I mean, he lost him too soon, mate. He was such a phenomenal. And just that bit where Arnie's imagining killing him is hilarious. And she could start a leaf blower. But oh god, it's funny shit. Is that film, and I saw it at the movies, so it's got a special place again. And it was one of the first M films I saw at the movies. I think '94. So yeah, fantastic stuff there.
Yeah, definitely a banger, underrated.
This movie still holds up today. Well done, asshole.
Thanks, Grandpa.
So before I put everything up on the screen, I don't really have enough time for honourable mentions, but I'm just going to say there's 3 that missed out. As Running Man, Conan the Destroyer, and Sixth Day I thought was a banger, which is underrated as well. Right.
Yeah,
it's a good concept film. It's good. It's a good idea. The Sixth Day. It's underrated, that one. But Conan the Destroyer almost made there instead of twins. But
you almost accidentally picked it.
I had to pick. Yeah, I wanted to pick both of them, but I put it up on screen. I've got Predator, Commando, Conan the Barbarian, Kindergarten Cop, and Twins. Good box set right there. Solid. If you wanted to buy that box set. This box set's big time good as well. Terminator 2, Total Recall, Terminator 1, Jingle All the Way, and True Lies. Dude, both another bangers. Fucking banger box set. I don't know how anyone's going to pick between the two of them. Might be another 50-50, but yeah.
No one picked Hercules in New York? Oh, you boys disappoint me.
I missed what he said at the beginning.
He said no one picked Hercules in New York. No one wanted fucking Hercules in New York.
Nice.
Fucking hell, Grandpa. In the community section is where you vote, so go vote there now. Click whatever box set you would like to buy. Adsey 30 on Instagram, Blood Popcorn 1 on Instagram. Don't forget to say hi to your mum for us. Like, subscribe, do what the fuck you want. We'll be back next week with whatever the fuck we do because we love doing it. Until then, see you.